I went to college in a small town in the Midwest, the kind of place where nothing really happens, but the air always feels heavy with something unspoken. The campus itself was old, built in the early 1900s, with Gothic architecture and an eerie stillness at night. I lived in one of the older dorms, Fairchild Hall, a 5-story brick building that loomed over the quad like a silent observer. The kind of place that had history, the kind that stuck to the walls and settled in. It was my second semester when things started happening. At first, it was small. Doors creaking open when no one was near them, lights flickering in the halls, the elevator stopping at random floors in the middle of the night. Everyone brushed it off. Old building, they said, faulty wiring. But then the whispers started. Late at night, if you were walking alone in the hallway, you'd hear them. Soft, indistinct, just beneath the edge of comprehension. I shared my dorm with my roommate, Tyler. He was barely there, always at his girlfriend's place, which meant I spent a lot of nights alone. I didn't mind until I started hearing things in our room. The first time I was half asleep when I heard shuffling near the desk. I figured it was Tyler coming back late, but when I opened my eyes, the room was empty, the door was locked, then there was the smell, a damp, earthy scent, like rotting wood or something left in the rain too long. It would come and go without warning, thick and cloying, making the air feel dense. I checked the vents. I even searched for mold. Nothing. One night I stayed up late, working on a paper. The dorm was quiet, everyone either asleep or out. The only sounds were the occasional gusts of wind rattling the old windows and the hum of my laptop fan. I was exhausted but determined to finish my work before class in the morning. Around 3 a.m., I heard the door creak open behind me, the hinges wind, slow and deliberate, as if someone was inching their way in. My pulse quickened. I turned, expecting to see Tyler, but the doorway was empty. The hall beyond it was dark, an abyss stretching into nothing. My breath hitched. I got up and shut the door, making sure to lock it. The air in the room felt different, heavier. As I turned back to my desk, my computer screen flickered. The reflection in it showed my bed, and someone was sitting on it. I spun around so fast my chair toppled over. The bed was empty, just my rumpled blankets, but there, an indentation in the mattress. The air was thick with that damp, rotting smell. My skin crawled as I backed toward the door, my hand fumbling with the handle, but I didn't move. Something told me not to turn my back. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in my chair, facing bed, waiting for something, anything to happen. Nothing did, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. Over the next few weeks, it escalated. Objects moved. My books rearranged themselves on the shelf. My shoes faced the wrong way in the morning. My closet door stood open, even though I always shut it before bed. The temperature in the room would drop without warning, leaving me shivering, even when the heat was on. And Tyler started noticing it too. He came back to grab his charger one evening and found our desk lamp on the floor, shattered. "Dude, what the hell?" he asked, his voice unsteady. I had no answer. One night I woke up gasping. My chest heavy, like someone was sitting on it. My arms and legs refused to move. My breath coming in short, ragged bursts. In the dark, I saw a shape standing at the foot of my bed. Tall, thin, slightly hunched, its head tilted, as if watching me. The air buzzed, electric. My vision blurred, and I thought I heard something, a whisper, low and almost gentle. Then it was gone. The pressure lifted. I bolted upright, sucking in air like I'd been drowning. The clock read 3:17 a.m. My door was open. The hallway beyond it was silent, but the darkness felt deeper, stretched too far. I started sleeping with the lights on after that. Then came the voices. At first, whispers from the vents, murmurs that never quite formed words. But one night, I heard my name clearly. right in my ear. The breath on my skin was cold, damp. I spun around so fast my vision blurred, but there was nothing. Just empty air, thick with that awful, damp smell. I finally broke when I found the scratches. They were on the inside of my closet door, thin, erratic, as if made by fingernails. I hadn't seen them before, but the worst part, they were old. The wood was fresh, splintered at the edges, as if someone had been scratching from the inside. I stood frozen, my fingers trembling as I traced the lines, and then I noticed something else. There were letters, faint but unmistakable. Help me. I packed a bag that night and crashed at a friend's place. When I came back the next morning, Tyler was waiting outside our door, pale and shaking. I heard it, he said, last night. The whispers, but I wasn't alone. I saw someone in the mirror. They were standing behind me. We moved out the next week. Neither of us said anything to the housing office. What would we even say?